Start the recording. Start the video now. Yep. And the only one you need to really worry about are these two. So I'm going to do that. We're going to record the audio in 1, 2, 3.
Come on! Come on, motherfucker! Come on, motherfuckers, come on! Come on, motherfuckers, come on! Yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on! Come on, motherfuckers, come on! Release the brainstorm!
Hey-o!
Oh my gosh, you don't even have a drink yet, Adam?
I had to finish that one off first.
These White Claw hard seltzer surges 8%. They go down so nicely.
They're 8%.
Yep.
Is there?
There's a reason we call them white girl wasteds.
Ha! That is why all the slutty women are so slutty.
It's the White Claws. Welcome back to another episode of Barside Comics. My name's Maddie.
My name's Elias.
And I'm still Adam.
And how the hell are you guys doing?
When are you not going to be still Adam?
I mean,
when are you going to choose to change?
sometimes I show up with a fake alias.
Have you not heard of an existential crisis?
Oh. Could change my name.
Okay, so I had a birthday.
I'm not that old, Maddie.
I am. I had to say goodbye to my early 30s, and now I'm 30 fucking 4.
Mid-30s time.
Mid-30s. I literally gained like a paunch overnight. I don't know. I used to be so skinny. All my hair left.
You also inherited a random trucker hat that you didn't know you had.
Yeah, did I?
Don't those like show up randomly when you turn 34?
Yeah, it's kind of like the tooth fairy.
Yeah, the 34
Fucking-
fairy.
Your pants don't fit, but here's a fucking fishing hat.
And
A
they
fishing
just-
hat, yeah.
They just throw an art card at you.
I got some time before that one.
They're like, oh, here's a free coffee at McDonald's
But
every morning.
hold on, can I tell you? Can I tell you something that I got to do now?
Absolute.
The dad noises are out.
Weak.
Yeah, it just happens. Your knees get all cracky and bony, and your hair falls out. Where most of my hair, everyone else thinks like it's my beard or my chest. No, my ears.
Are you getting that ear hair situation?
Fuck, dude.
That's gross.
Yeah, it is. But
I'm getting hair growing out of my head into my ears lately.
wonderful, wonderful, beautiful bodies.
You should take the hair from your ears and just like staple it or like.
That's how Donald Trump
Glue.
got his hair.
The ultimate
Ah.
comb over.
Just whoosh. No, I like to think that his hair grew on his ass and he just combed it up and just cut it at the neck. Anyways, Eli, how you been?
Not too bad. Obviously, normally working
Yeah.
all the time for the rest of my life until I slowly
You know what?
turn to ash.
You know what
and-
they say? Work sucks,
rejuvenate.
then you die.
Yeah. It was like, when's my next break? When you can't work anymore.
That's the thing. You gotta. You don't smoke cigarettes, do you?
No, quit a little over a year ago.
Hey, congratulations!
Appreciate it.
But there went your only break.
Yeah, that is honestly the whole reason why I started smoking cigarettes.
Me too.
For
Is,
the cigarette break.
Yep, being in the kitchen. I was like vaping before.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we don't really respect going outside to vape. Go
You
fuck
can do that
yourself.
over the food.
Guess I'll pick up
Yeah.
cigarettes then.
I was like, oh, what? You're saying all I have to do is smoke cigarettes and then I can leave this
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
place for
I
at
was in the-
least 5 minutes?
When I was in the Navy, 19
Sure.
years old, they're like, smokers get a 10-minute break. The rest of you keep working. I'm like, fuck you. I'm a fucking smoker. And I would
Yeah.
never. And then one day, a sergeant was like, Schmalfeld, you need to smoke. I'm like, yeah.
Didn't want to get busted hanging out in the smoke shack without a cigarette.
Yeah, but luckily I've never been. I'm not going to try anything harder, but I've been able to put up and pick up and put down cigarettes like no problem.
I draw the line at heroin.
Yes,
Meth and coke,
that'll fucking
crack,
that'll grab you by the horns.
crunchy and smooth peanut butter.
He'll go up to
Doesn't
heroin,
matter.
but none of that hard shit though.
No,
Yeah.
that-
Like, bro,
I'm not.
that is the hard
I'm not putting Miracle Grow in my gums anymore.
I just don't do needles.
No.
Anything else, you do fucking pocket sand me with whatever chemical that you want.
As long as it's sharp and pointy, no, thank you. Adam,
Me.
how are you?
Doing pretty good.
What you been up to?
I had a pretty busy week this past week. Obviously, we had the all holidays and stuff, so
Mhm.
that was a pretty big bar day. And I got quite a few extra shifts in throughout the week for all the returning homies and
Okay.
peeps coming to
Yeah,
visit
yeah.
family. So bars were pretty packed for that week, and then this previous week I just randomly also picked up some more shifts because apparently I just live at the bar now.
Yeah, they'll get you a little cot underneath. I always forget that the day before Thanksgiving is such a huge drinking holiday.
Blackout Wednesday.
I nenever knew about that until I moved to Fond du Lac.
Well, yeah, it's kind of only a Wisconsin thing.
And not only Wisconsin, but like a very kind of niche. Like my first year here, I made the mistake of taking a girl on a Tinder date, A, to the main pub, B, on Blackout Wednesday. And I'm like, what's wrong? You've barely touched your PBR-tini. And she's like, there's just a lot of people from high school I hope I would never see again.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm sorry. I did not get laid that night.
Tragic.
Yeah, well.
That's the magic of Blackout Wednesday, though. You
See,
win
I
some
feel
and you
like
lose some.
the first mistake was main pub.
I didn't know any better. I'd only lived here for like 2 weeks.
You're like,
I'm like, I know this great place.
it's obviously called the main one. So
Yeah.
I should.
Does not everyone go to the main pub? No, they don't.
But
Is it just me, or does Adam kind of look like a substitute teacher?
He don't, I don't think he looks like a substitute. I think he just looks like a nice like band teacher.
Student teacher.
If he shaved.
A substitute student band teacher.
That's a lot of
He's not
variables.
even getting paid.
Way too specific, but I still stand by it.
I'll teach
do-
you how to play a certain kind of flute.
Now it's getting rapey.
I do gotta say, so the past couple weeks, your guys' online presence, almost nothing, except when you have to put out the call like, yo, I'm at O Davies, 4 to 8. Hey, I'm here. And you have the most wonderful blue steel of just like,
It's the same pose every single time.
I've taken some notes from Zoolander.
it's like if BoJack Horseman was a person.
Here comes the smolder.
This
is my sexy face.
It's definitely just snap a picture of whatever is behind me and tell people I'm working. But I appreciate that it's working.
I just happen to pose like this all the time.
Yeah. Here I am at Matt's house from 6 until 8. I'm like, all right, cool. Nice for the updates.
Yeah, but that is one of those things where like you said, I'm not really perusing the social medias. I've tried to avoid the zombie scroll lately, which I feel like was kind of consuming a lot of my
Oh yeah,
a lot of my waking hours when I'm on the way to sleep, on the way up from sleep. It's like, okay, time to
you like it's almost like a weird
scroll.
like you wake up and immediately like, where's my phone? I know you don't fucking deal with that, right?
Wondering where my phone is?
Oh wait, because like I don't know, because it's always like Eli has a phone, Eli doesn't have a phone.
No,
Eli
so
still
personally,
fucking writes shit down on ancient papyrus.
He's got a phone-sized iPad.
Oh, that's fine.
it's an iPod, bro. Like,
Okay.
Pinky's out.
It is a music device.
Sorry, I forgot we
For
were
the
still in
most part.
2011.
But yeah,
Just
so
saying.
I mean, me personally, I haven't had a like actual cellular service for 6 years now.
Not worth it, man.
Off
No,
the grid, homie.
yeah. Every single time I've ever like had cellular service, it's just fucking the companies always just screw you over every single time. And now with Wi-Fi being absolutely everywhere,
Yeah.
it's honestly pointless to even have it. I survive perfectly well, except until I get stranded, and then I just wing it.
Yeah, at this point, it's pretty rare to encounter some situations where you don't have access to it. Like I've had that happen before. The bar I work at does not have access to Wi-Fi, and people will be like, "Hey, what's the Wi-Fi password?"
You're like, bitch, the floor still has swastikas on it.
They're manjis, damn it.
The messenger pigeon hasn't returned yet.
All right, so before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, I do believe we have a very wonderful spherical drink in front of us. And I've been like toying with mine like it's like the Frodo and the One Ring, just like, So
Just cupping your balls?
Yeah, man.
If you guys aren't familiar, these are buzz balls.
I have never had one before. And
They are fantastic and terrible all at the same time.
Imagine a baseball-sized bottle of UV with a bunch of other flavors mixed into it.
What is... Okay, so mine says Choco Chiller. What the fuck? Orange wine with cream and natural flavors. That doesn't say chocolate anywhere.
It might as well say the what the fuck
It's
that
an
he said. on the-
alcohol. It's 15%, 187 milliliters. How much? Whatever that is, I don't know.
It's hella.
Hella
How
cups.
much that is?
Hella cups contain sulfites. So
I like how it also says other natural flavors.
If you look right here, it says government warning. You have a buzzball in your hand.
you know what? Uranium's natural.
That's the warning.
Yeah, it says natural flavors and then other natural
So
flavors.
I got Choco Chiller.
What's the difference between the other natural flavors and the natural flavors?
The difference is, don't worry about it.
Yeah, forget about it.
The difference is, you're asking a few too many questions.
So I got Choco Chiller.
Yellow number 5.
What
as
do you
well.
got over there? You got a big old green. Is that green apple?
Lime Rita Chilla.
It's like a tennis ball almost.
He's got that.
I
chip.
already hate these.
You know what? If grenades were that easy to throw, these are like tennis balls, man.
For real.
Ooh.
I'm rocking the pineapple colada chiller. Not
Pine-
pina colada chiller. No.
if you like pineapple
You wanna try it?
coladas,
That
All
sounds
right.
a lot better.
I was going to, but since
I called
since you're
dibs on
eager
mine.
to trade, I'm gonna leave you with that one.
I call dibs on mine. I'm like, does anyone care if I take Choco Chiller, the orange wine with cream?
That sounds like a curdle. Once it hits your stomach, it
Well, here's
just
the thing.
curdles.
I want
Creates
to.
a
I want to
ball.
ask you guys a question. Are you planning on sipping yours or chugging it? Because I plan on doming this.
Yeah,
I
Eli
feel-
definitely needs to dome his.
I already domed one thing today.
A greasy knob.
Hey yo,
Jaws.
Cheers.
What's the card for?
because my fingernails are busted up.
Ooh, nothing like buzzing off with a buzz ball.
That tastes like poison.
Mine was all right.
Mine's pretty good.
I mean,
Ah.
oh yeah,
I feel like we got a good spread here because mine definitely
yeah.
mine
I'll show
definitely
you a
felt
good
like a
spread.
strong alcoholic beverage going down, but it also tasted good. Like basically if someone bounces a quarter into your
So-
drink and you got to chug the whole thing, it's like, yeah, I know I had a lot of alcohol in there, but I'm not upsetty
yeah.
about it.
I feel like with the creamy drinks, it's easier to go down. I mean, adult chocolate milk back in the 2010s, terrible. But this was all right. This, I smelled this. Smells pretty gnar.
I'm a bit shooketh, not gonna lie. Yeah, that I will. I hope I never have to drink one of those again. At least that flavor.
I kind of want another one. It's
Honestly-
kind of like hot Dr. Pepper. You think it's going to be terrible, but you have one. And like, can I have one? Yeah.
It wasn't a phase. It's nice
All
to
right, but
feel
here's the
something
thing:
every once in a while.
these have went from gas station drink to just like
Did you buy them at a gas station?
I bought them at a Pick and Save. Shout out Pick and Save.
shout out Pick and Save.
No, you're listening.
You know what? For our loyal listeners, I want to give you guys my Pick and Save contact. I don't know whose number this is, and please don't prank call it.
That's a recipe for a prank call.
You have a pick and save contact?
Yeah, because I don't
You
have a
got the
card.
fuck- yeah, you
I
got
think
the
it might have
hookup?
been like one of my sister's old phones. So if you're looking for your 10-digit number, but just put in 920-238-5748. Get yourself some deals on us.
There you go.
Code Barside at Pick and Save.
What's
The
Once
faith
they
that you
sponsor
have on
it.
people to not, you're like, yeah, please don't prank call this.
Yeah, please.
And you just
Please
fucking
don't put
it
that number
directly
on
just
the
out in the
full
world.
digits, area code, and all?
the M for M Craigslist section. God,
So,
I got in some Facebook flame wars.
oh yeah,
I gotta fucking give it up to your mom, Melissa. If you're listening,
What
and
a
we know you are.
lovely lady.
shout out Melissa.
Fucking, she is so prolific on the Fondy pages. There was one guy that was bitching about
Nothing but positivity, though.
something. There was one guy that was just bitching about like, oh, there's a construction going on Highway V. And I was just like, yo, who cares? And I made it funny. If you're going to complain funnily.
Yeah,
And he was just like, you must be poor. If you owned your property over here. I'm just like, who the fuck is this guy?
Peasantry.
and how did he assess me so accurately?
True peasant.
Joke's on him. I don't have a basement.
Hey,
But like your mom stepped in and was like, hey, maybe don't be such a dickhead. I'm like, well, maybe if you didn't ask such a stupid, poor question.
Just because you're accurate doesn't mean I appreciate
However,
it.
he was one of those guys. He was one of those dudes that when you go to click his profile, it's just like weird, like Packer shit. And so it's just like, cool. I'm all about like protecting your identity on the internet. This podcast sponsored by NordVPN.
Didn't you just give out a phone number?
We're all about cybersecurity, except for whoever
However,
that number belongs to.
I used to be a cryptologist. I'm really good at using the internet to find people.
Hypocrite motherfucker.
So, protect yourself from people like me.
We found the problem, guys.
Literally, he had such a unique name. I put it in, and I put in dude's name, Fond du Lac. Found 2 different cases. One was a dead guy. Pretty easy to find out the other one. And I'm like, where does this dude live? Oh, near the place that he was bitching about the construction. Cool. Guess who got his full phone number and address? Me. Guess who's getting a lot of liberal newsletters in the mail now?
That guy.
Him.
You just said I totally support protecting your identity and stuff from fucking people.
From
And
people
you
like me.
just fucking like private investigator this guy.
You know what? And I
really
don't.
not that hard,
I
though.
don't feel bad because I signed him up for Red Cross, and they
You
need
should,
help.
you know?
They
You
need
should
help.
feel bad.
Give him all your blood, you fucking moron. Anyways, how was your guys' Thanksgiving?
So, anyways, moving on from cybercrime.
Fuck that guy.
I'm fucking crying. right now.
I've been sitting on that for a week.
That was well worth it though.
Prime.
I remember before we were discussing this, you kind of like hinted at that being something that was gonna come up.
Yeah, I was
glad it
so.
did.
And here's the thing: nobody wants to let anyone else.
You're
know
a
that
terrible person. I hope you know
Nobody
that.
wants to like let somebody know that they got bothered by a Facebook fucking comment. That's so fucking lame.
But at the same time, it's probably happened to the vast majority of us.
I got butthurt. I got butthurt.
Unreasonable rage at the internet.
My emotions chunked a bit, and like, you know what? And I felt like a cold assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, all right, I'm not gonna respond to him anymore. I'm just gonna go.
I'm gonna be the bigger person and search him up and find his address, phone number, and everything about this man.
I think that
Because
was the
I'm the
appropriate
bigger
response.
person.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
not
you
not
know-
the bigger person. I mean, I am. Have you seen me? But I am the smarter person.
That's what matters in these scenarios.
I am the smarter person.
Work smarter, not harder.
It's all about effectiveness and efficiency.
This is exactly.
We don't vandalize with TP and spray paint anymore. We vandalize with submitting your email
chock
to
full
newsletters.
fucking yeah.
Sticks and stones.
What I really wanted to do.
They break my bones.
What I really wanted to do, and everyone like this is like where like the line was drawn. I wanted to make an ad on Craigslist where he had like a PS5, but he was selling it for like market price. It was like, it's just not for me. And then call this number for this $300 PS5.
That's fucked up, man.
It is, and I'm not that mean.
Putting real people in the line of fire to have to call this dude who is probably gonna ream
what?
out
They would
those
do it.
strangers.
If I was trolling the internet, I'm like,
this is borderline harassment.
Now you're inconveniencing the people calling though, and they're like, it's better when you just have the bots send him like newsletters. I think you
like
made the right call.
fucking care.
Yeah.
Like I care.
Those
It-
guys looking for a new.
Maybe they
PS5
should
didn't
stop
do
doing
nothing wrong.
cool nerd shit.
You're just
kidding.
jealous that you don't have one.
Just kidding. Yeah, I am.
If only you thought about just like creating a bunch of bots just to fucking spam his ass.
Send boobs. You know what? And here's the thing. I haven't done anything wrong, and my Snapchat is full of
You
bots.
haven't done anything wrong. I'm trying to point out specifically that everything that you've done currently in this situation
So-
is not right.
You know how easy it is to propagate those, right? Like if somebody that you have on your Snapchat
Don't tell him how to do it.
tags you in their like public story, and someone who's bot farming is just like, okay,
That's
Any-
almost like that Haley Joel Osment movie where it's like the pay it forward.
Yeah.
If 3 people help 3 people, if you like sign up 3 bots for 3 bots,
literally that's kind of what
I
it is.
will have an army.
So pay it forward and pyramid scheme sound quite similar right now.
Yeah, I should start a cult.
And
And if you want to sign up, just click the link below.
We already have 1 million subscribers.
if you get someone else to subscribe, you get
And you get there. Anyways, Thanksgiving.
I'll start it out. I personally worked a double on Thanksgiving.
On the Thursday?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry. I haven't seen my family since like Sicily in 1984. It's been rough.
On the boat.
It's been several decades.
It's gotten to the point where literally today, my grandma, shout out Lynn Conley,
Shout out Lynn Conley.
definitely not listening to this or hearing this,
She
but
don't
we
care.
know you are. She created a Facebook profile
Yeah.
to message me, and I'll pull it up right now. It says something in the world of
Eli, I'm
hi
disappointed.
Elias, I'm happy to hear you're still alive and in FDL. Where are you working and living now? Are you happy?
What's your
Question
social
mark?
security number?
And then she also added a ... after the question mark, which is just very poor grammar,
Oh.
grandmother.
Kind of, yeah. It's passive. It's passive aggressive.
I have a question. How did you respond?
I didn't.
No, you left your own grandmother on red.
She doesn't know what red is.
She's been dead for 5 years.
Yeah.
It's those
Grandma's
damn
not
bots
coming
again.
from across the grave.
It's those damn bots again.
Grandma, I'm sorry. I love you.
but no, unfortunately, I was not able to see my family this year, and none of them were willing to bring me any food.
Oh.
I got 0 leftovers
Boo.
from Thanksgiving. I had no Thanksgiving food at all. Feel bad for me, please.
I
Send
feel
help.
bad for you right
But-
now.
I'll give you some of the remainder of my leftovers that are pretty close to being
No,
tossable.
That is
I had to do mine today. It was just like kind of I got some bourbon carrots in there.
that is purely a cop out because you just have too much leftovers.
Yeah.
And
don't think
I'm
it's a
not
cop-out.
falling for that.
Any amount of leftovers is too much leftovers. Anything past like the meal after is
So-
too much leftovers.
It's the whole reason why they're called leftovers.
Because you want them.
You think you're fucking better than us?
No. Kinda. A little.
No, I think the duration of leftovers
1
for
week.
staying too damn low. Someone should petition leftovers to last longer.
Well,
But nonetheless, so when I was working the double, and it was your average 14-hour shift that every
did you at least have a
bartender goes
little
through.
wild turkey?
Fuck no, I did
Oh.
not because we don't have it at our Davies. But
Speaking of wild turkey, someone asked me to make a Thanksgiving themed shot for them, and I took a shot of wild turkey and pounded it in cranberry juice, and it was pretty gross.
Yeah,
But it was
sounds-
Thanksgiving themed though, so mission accomplished.
And it curdled in my stomach.
It was cranberry juice. That's
for some reason, I thought you were
It's
gonna
not
be
that
like, I had a little packet of like cranberry jam. And it's like-
Cran jam. Oh,
Throw
Black
it
Betty.
in there.
Cran jam.
just for a bit of texture.
I was like, hey man, you asked for a Thanksgiving themed shot. You did not ask for a good Thanksgiving themed shot.
But I personally do enjoy working holiday shifts because
Some people need a place to go.
Absolutely. Yeah, you are there for the people that don't have families.
That was me. That was
Right.
me in my young 20s and Christmas, man. I fucking used to hate Christmas. Spend it at the bar. But it's one of those things with like chosen family over family or given.
Exactly. The blood of the covenant thicker than the water of the womb.
On Thanksgiving, I am in the unique position of having 2 Thanksgivings.
I like that.
Because my lovely, lovely girlfriend went to go for her family's on Thursday, and I felt like an outsider for all of like 2 minutes, and I was able to fulfill my goals. I charmed the pants off of grandma.
I didn't
That's
know you
amazing.
came so quick.
If you get grandma on your side, oh, I did come quick.
Those 2 minutes of silence, you're like, ah.
It's
Maddie's 2 minutes with grandma were the best he ever had.
you can put your teeth back in. But seriously, if you get the
You're a
matriarch,
terrible person.
if you get grandma on your side, you're fucking gold.
Was it a good hit or a bad hit?
Did you guys leave a
Right in
Leave the pair of
between.
plovers
I
on the floor?
understand.
I'm a
So-
straight shooter.
so you won over grandma.
Won over grandma.
She already went through menopause, so it's fine.
Did you?
One thing is like, so like when you're not the one in charge of the meal, but you got to bring a side. A lot of people kind of tend to think about the entire like a meal.
Mhm.
I brought a fucking charcuterie board
Smart.
because no one wants to eat dinner. Like, I don't know about your guys' family, like traditions or whatever.
100% with you. Charcuterie board.
Mine is
charcuterie
usually like,
board,
we
as you
don't
said?
eat all day, and then at like 3 p.m. we gorge. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that's no fun. Because like at noon, you're like, well, I haven't had breakfast yet.
Yep. My breakfast is gonna be all that charcuterie for sure.
But I feel like we had so many leftovers from that because I brought such a charcuterie that it was
Smart.
just like, I filled myself up on cheese and olives.
It's the perfect appetizer.
It's fantastic.
Because
isn't
it's not something like specific that you are bringing to an appetizer. It's something that people can just pick at.
and kids
Move on.
There's something for everybody.
And kids will touch all their dirty little grimy ass gross hands
yeah, ew.
over every piece of meat and cheese
Shout out kids.
until they finally find a cracker.
Shout out kids and kids, if you're listening, and we know you are, fucking wash your hands. Wipe
Also-
your mouth.
Would not recommend listening to this. You should
Yeah.
turn this off.
How did you find this?
Probably has terrible parents.
Everyone's had that moment with like the youngest niece or nephew handing you a wet Cheeto.
Mm-mm.
It's
Mm-mm.
happened. It's happened to everyone. I don't know why.
I
it's
have
happened
never
to
had a
everyone,
wet
but it has.
Cheeto.
That is no longer wet Cheeto. That is all the flu.
Yep. It's
If you've ever been handed a wet Cheeto, never trust that person ever again in your life.
it's a
Even-
child. It's a
I don't
child.
Even when I'm
Have you
75.
have you handed a child a wet Cheeto before?
No, they've handed me a wet Cheeto.
Don't.
Attempted to.
You know what? I'm going to start. I'm going to try.
Oh,
I'm like,
so
hey, try this.
No, the
Dude.
child handing me
Yeah.
a wet Cheeto.
No, I'm going to say me handing
like-
the child a wet Cheeto.
so
They like steal a bag of Cheetos from their brother or their cousin or some shit, and their parents like, now you have to share, and they fucking pull the Cheeto out of their mouth like, share. And then
that
you
is
got, you got to teach them how to receive the no, because it's just like, hey man, I don't want this fucking Cheeto that you've been slobbering all over.
so how much that is not a normalized thing. I totally thought that you were just going around dunking a Cheeto in water and handing it to a child and just like running away like
What a fool.
No, the opposite.
in either way, it is not a normalized thing. And fuck that kid. You should have kicked him.
Maybe this is from a Thanksgiving past. This is not one that happened this
Doesn't
year.
matter. Give him the people's elbow.
What about your Thanksgiving? Did you elbow any jabronis?
I had 0 jabronis to elbow this Thanksgiving. It was much more.
But he had a
low-key.
lot of Cheetos
No.
and a cup of water.
So our extended family, I have a pretty big family on both sides, my mother's and my
Cool.
father's. And normally we'd get together, do big Thanksgiving things. And obviously with like COVID, we didn't have our big gatherings for the past 2 years. And this year where it was like, you know what, we're on the other side of it now. Let's go for it.
And then everyone got fucking
Everyone
mega
was also
sick
just like-
afterwards.
Well, no, we
6 feet, motherfucker.
Hella diarrhea.
No, we just ended up not doing it. I think we kind of realized that, yeah, no, the smaller, like, immediate family gatherings are
It tur-
actually just, like,
Yeah.
much more.
It turns out we
much
didn't
more
like spending that
controlled
much time with
collected.
each other.
Yeah. Well, I still like seeing them, but, like,
Yeah, you like seeing them, not
for,
hearing from
for
them.
every holiday, though, every one of them. So, yeah,
Yeah,
it was
I
just,
get that.
yeah. I had,
I give you guys half an hour. I'm out.
so got together with my father and a couple other family members from his side, just as like a small gathering on Thanksgiving Day, and then the following Saturday we got with my mom and her mom and that whole
Yeah.
just immediate family there.
The
I've
class-
seen that video.
It was just two smaller gatherings, which I think is, you know, get the controlled chaos. Not quite as many wet Cheetos being handed off to random relatives.
My second one, because like I had the second one on last week. Mom came by, Kelly came by, and it's great when you can get the other sibling to like cook the
Oh,
turkey and
absolutely.
everything like that. I'm like, I'll make carrots, I'll make mashed potatoes, whatever. But yeah, it was just a great day. Mom doesn't like we've gotten old enough where mom doesn't care if we smoke pot. Mom doesn't care if we drink
That's a
fucking
great moment.
lots of whiskey.
She cares.
Bennett
It's
came
not
by.
that she doesn't care. It's that she's given up.
Truly. I remember when Mom was like, "Oh, so you're getting tattoos? Well, your sisters has tattoos. Just don't get any job stoppers." And then she was just like, "Well, you're never gonna be the president." And I'm just like, "Fuck you, Mom." And so now
You are going for presidency.
I am. 2024,
whatever,
Matthew
yeah.
Schmalfeld. My
But-
campaign. Why not?
I remember my parents' line was when after I had turned 18 and the consequences were now fully on me. They're like, you know what? If you're gonna smoke weed or whatever, you know what? It's on you, my friend.
But speaking about your sister, we had a conversation. I don't know if you remember it because you were extremely hammered.
Oh yeah, we'll get
Sorry.
there. We'll get there.
Talking about how we both accepted that your sister Kelly, shout out Kelly.
Shout out Kelly.
Shout out Kelly.
Yeah, sorry you're working right now.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna show up super sober.
Cheers to that, buddies. Cheers to showing up to work super sober.
Cheers.
But we both admitted that Kelly was a better chef than us.
Oh yeah. She-
And it did.
Just sneaking away out of frame.
I didn't know I could do that. That's
Thanks
awesome.
for doing that.
I got your back, Eli.
But yeah,
6 feet, motherfucker. Remember.
Kelly
no.
is such a good fucking cook. Oh, there he goes again. There he goes again. That's
But-
back the POV. You are camera.
Everything just went terribly wrong in the last 20 seconds. But I feel like as a fellow chef,
Yeah.
that is a hard
Oh, it's a hard admit.
a hard
It's a
button
hard admit.
to button. And once you said it, I fucking okay. Sorry, it's my alarm for waking up.
Eli, it's time to wake up.
That's on your. Wow, cool.
Oh, fancy.
Oh, I don't have a cell phone, but I have an iWatch.
It's an iPod, bro.
I'm more of a Zune guy.
Can
Can you hook me up with another Whitey?
Nope. Just kidding.
but that is usually
Flavor.
Thanks.
It's got to be a good
more
one.
than likely a hard button to button for a lot of chefs is to admit that they suck and they're good.
I don't want to say that I suck.
No,
Definitely not.
if you
Them
ain't
beans
first,
and rice sitting there,
you're
that was
last.
fucking delicious.
It's just that Kelly.
If you're not great, you're terrible.
Kelly, and if I can be like serious for a quick moment, Kelly is the reason why I got into cooking in the first place. Mom, lover, not an adventurous cook. When Kelly,
You
when
have
I
a napkin?
when I first got Kelly's cooking, and I'm just like,
Oh, I could be doing this instead? Wow.
yeah, holy shit, food can taste like this. And so, I mean, she was always the person with like the Milk Street magazines, the test kitchen, whatevers, and just doing crazy ass shit. Meanwhile, I was just fucking line cook who worked my way up from dishwasher. So I'm like, no, so
I'm glad I got context
I'm
for
a
what Milk Street was immediately after because I was about to ask, what the fuck is that?
you know what? Just because it says chef in front of your name doesn't mean you're a good one.
True.
Truly.
Usually there's a word in between. Did you wipe
Here's
your
your-
ass before this? Oh, okay. Also, shout out Bennett.
Shout out Bennett. We got a producer now. Come on, say hi.
Shout out to Bennett.
Shout out Bennett. Fucking we need
If you're listening, and we know you are because
Bennett.
you're right here.
If you're listening, we love you. We loves to see it.
He just kind of walked in the door and then just sat down.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing this before. He was here before you guys were.
Where else do you guys get producers?
God's good graces, goddammit.
All right. Bennett, I'm gonna have you jump in on this one because I think this is your subject. But
It's the,
like, so every Sunday, denied.
that was rude. Eli has turned the
Okay.
tables. He is now the one throwing
Oh,
things at the rest
Bennett's
of us.
getting himself ready. We on
Anarchy.
so we record on Sundays. And that's what I usually like to call chore day. Sometimes we do it on Saturday, but usually Sunday we wake up, we get a hold of each other like, hey, you want to go grocery shop and you want to go do laundry. And we do laundry at this place that has served us well for a year. But underneath, it's new management, and they have fixed the walls. They've redone the floors, but they have not fixed any of the fucking machines. Bennett, would you like to take it from here?
Yes. Okay. So
Up to your mouth.
I fell in love with Econo Wash back in 2020. COVID, don't have laundry in my place, and I was like, I don't want to fucking go by the rest of those germ sacks. I'm gonna go find something else by myself.
Shout out to the late great Econo Wash.
You know what? Econo Wash was a vibe. I found Econo Wash because I was at a gas station. I went, fuck, that's a laundromat. The fact that that's what they did, I took you.
By the way, the gas station that's next to Econo Wash has the best selection of buzz balls in town.
Good to know.
Worst prices on gas. Fun fact. Anyway, no, I went to Econo Wash 100% by myself for about a year. And there's 8-foot sections of wallpaper peeling off this bitch. The bathroom looks like a saw trap.
And
It's
then you
terrifying.
proposed to Maddie.
No, because we started doing chore days.
It would be a great place for a punk show.
Honestly, no, it would have been a great place for a punk show. Fucking,
You can use the washers as drums.
well, we all live in the same block, and honestly, it's nice to have somebody. And one, I have never, as an adult, had this much clean laundry. The once a week guaranteed Sunday I'm doing laundry, I have had so much fresh underwear.
You guys wash your
Feels good.
clothes?
Brother, we had to share a dryer today.
It was fucking ridiculous. But
Well, welcome to once you hit
Did
25.
you guys like Eiffel Tower it?
I almost would have because it worked.
We did help an old lady out. It was like a little cool side quest. She's like, "Can you open this for me?" And I couldn't open it, but I loosened it, and then Bennett just accidentally cracked the entire top of the bottle off.
I broke it, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Had-
And she was
had-
like, "Perfect! I needed it open." I was like, "Yeah, I did that on purpose."
Are
Another
you,
fun
are
2
you
minutes
saying
with
that
Grandma.
you broke it off in an old lady
Oh,
between
God.
both
well,
of you?
more than once, but yeah.
Not like this way, but like this way.
Yeah.
Ah,
But-
so she was on the ground, legs spread in a Y.
She was real short, bro. She was like 4'6".
Hey,
Anyways.
it's not about the height of the tide; it's the motion of the ocean.
I gotta tell you, for people that do not have quick access to laundry machines, having to rely on these places that you think are kind of like a hidden gem, I feel like a laundromat should be a neighborhood thing, just like an old bar. You know, you go to your fucking watering hole. In New Orleans, they have laundromats connected to bars, and that shit's fucking.
I was
That
about to
sounds
say,
amazing.
I was like, that is a fucking golden idea.
But this was a place.
bar/laundromat.
This was a place that we used to feel comfortable drinking in the laundromat. It was like we used to just.
Did the old lady really like shake you guys that much?
I mean, the bottle did. That was fucking hard to open. It was not fun. But like, here's the out of the 14 dryers they had, like 5 were working. And the past 2 times we went, I don't know. There's something visceral when someone touches your laundry, even if it's just to take it out of a dryer to put it in a basket. I'm just like, don't fucking touch my clothes.
So again, to roll back to, I fell in love with the Econo Wash because nobody was fucking there. I have hotboxed the fuck out of with legal CBD provided by one of the places in town. according to law.
Peanut butter.
But anyway, fucking like, it used to be so great that it was perfect. Him and I could go because also one thing I do want to say, any bachelors out there, if you need to do chorin, have yourself a chorin buddy. I have never been this stocked on food, had
It's
this clean of
important.
laundry. The amount of light bulbs that I have in my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I have excess light bulbs, which is the first time as a bachelor. You guys should do chorin days if you don't do it. Seriously, they're fun.
Eli, would you
It's
like to be my
like
chorin buddy?
Frodo and Samwise.
Absolutely not.
Good, because I have a roommate who is in desperate need of a chore buddy, and I think I need to.
Oh, wait.
I think I need to help him out with that.
Shit.
Little brothers, big brothers of choring.
It's nice to have somebody to drink beers with and smoke a little weed and then do your laundry with and then go to a grocery store and bitch about everybody at the grocery store. Low-key, kind of what I look forward to every time I go to the grocery store. We get about halfway through. We get there with Maddie, and he always goes like, all right, we're going to have a no-stress grocery visit. And I don't have the heart to tell him it's not fucking happening, dog.
Yeah, I was saying.
Like,
We got so close today.
we really did. And like, I was like, all right, man, I get
with
that
the
you...
chef, you could not have a no stress.
Oh, no,
birthday.
it wasn't even his chefness. It's just fucking people. And I've fully accepted the fact that, all right, we're going to a grocery store. Chicanery is going to happen.
I say behind still at the grocery store.
You should stay behind for the rest of your life,
I do.
forever.
I do. Well, however, I say behind for a different reason at the grocery store because it's a polite way of saying fucking move.
Yep.
Oh, I always say it's like, oh.
The way that the Aldi's is
behind.
set up, you walk in and there's like fruits and like greens and people clog the
Nothing
shit out of it.
But
Aldi's is supposed to be the most efficient way.
Bad
people-
place to congregate, guys.
People actively find a way to make it inefficient.
So,
You can design
also-
it to be as efficient as you want it to be. The average grocery store goer will find a way to make it as inefficient as possible.
The average American will fucking find a way to make it that way.
And
Look,
that is why fuck COVID. Because COVID ruined the 24-hour grocery store. Because the best time in the world was being able to go to the grocery store after work at fucking 3:30 in the morning.
True.
And no one's there. I believe we had, it was like where I used to like scare the mopping robot.
Yeah, you're there with the vampire and hooker crowd.
Yes.
I'd
That
be-
is my kind of crowd.
I used to
There'd be the one cashier who's not at the cash register, who's off stocking or some shit, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, there's a whatever else he was doing."
I used to live behind a Woodman's, and the person that like was the produce manager also was like the catering person that I used to like
The Lorax.
work with. Oh, kind of. Her name was
yeah.
Maggie, and she's like, Maddie, it was 5 p.m. and I found you stumbling around the produce section. I'm like, at least I wasn't near the hot pockets.
True.
The
I'm
apples are
I'm over
talking to
here
me.
with like zucchini.
so Maddie's been my chorin buddy for about over a year now at this point, right? Happy anniversary. So, like, we've once a week gone to damn near every grocery store in Fond du Lac, and I found that we have a system. And I'm a creature of habit, so I appreciate that he lets
You're
me.
a creature. You didn't
I
have
also
to say
drive,
that.
so he's just kind of along for the ride no matter where I want to go. So I ask for input. I do every time. I'm like, hey, Maddie, where do you want to go? He's like, just Aldi's today. Or if we're feeling saucy, Festival.
Ooh.
Festival has got the nice shit. Like, if you want to get hot sauce and good ramen soup, you go to Festival.
They got noodles made out of fucking chickpeas there, man.
Festival's goaded.
Are they called chicken noodle soup?
No, they're called Bonzo.
Do you think
All right,
God
it's about
stays
time
in
to throw
heaven?
something at Eli.
Do you think
I
God
haven't
stays
done
in
it all yet today.
All right, third time trying to tell this
Wait,
joke.
Are you saying you have to throw?
All right, third time to tell this goddamn joke. Do you think God stays in heaven because of a fear of his creation? I want to roll back to the chickpea noodles and make that joke. It's not funny anymore because I had to tell it 3 times. Anyway, fucking like, no, we found this out though.
I
Like,
appreciate the effort though.
honestly, the best, if you want a really good secret shopping thing in Fond du Lac, go to fucking Pick and Save at like 9 in the morning. Don't go to Aldi's because they're not done stocking shit and they're always out of the good shit.
Fuck you. I will stand. Hold up.
Eli doesn't grocery shop.
Aldi.
You
Aldi's are
don't
great.
talk shit about Aldi's.
However,
Aldi's is a godsend amongst the humankind that has graced us from the heavens.
I did get some Stroop waffles, and where else am I going to get Stroop waffles?
Remember when we were talking about charcuterie
Germany?
boards? The best place to get anything to do with
That's where I got
charcuterie.
all my
And they are the most efficient and effective and affordable place without the corporate backing.
the Hunana.
Fucking raping.
I gotta say.
Or, no, not raping. Aggressively hammering their cock in your ass.
I'm
like
glad that we're
Walmart
too little
or
to get
Fix.
demonetized yet. The hammering
Right.
in the ass. I gotta say, because I did bring our charcuterie, and I did visit other shit, and again, I'll bring it up later. I have some dried mission figs. Do you know that there's a percentage of wasp allowed in figs?
oh yeah, because they
what
fucking
the
burrow
fuck?
in there.
Sorry, my alarm's going off.
Hey, wake up!
Ah,
Eli, wake up!
Wake up!
Wake up!
Oh my god. I should record that and set that as my alarm.
I got you, buddy. We'll do it.
up. Hey, Eli.
Wake up, bitch! Grab a bunch of little makeup. Anyways, yeah, fucking, they're allowed to be like, well, that's why figs are crunchy, or that's why there's allowed to be wasps because you're not gonna know. You're not gonna care if there's a wasp in there. If I get stung from
You already eat figs. Who gives a fuck?
I don't know what to do with all these figs that I have left.
Figs are gross.
Yeah, do I have to make homemade? You got here. If I
No.
came to you and I said, "Hey, do you want to try my homemade fig Newtons?"
No.
Fuck no.
Are you sure?
You use figs to throw at small children that get in your way.
I didn't.
Are you sure that I would say no?
I would hope so.
That's
You-
what a step teacher band.
Okay.
or
Anyways,
a substitute band
Vice
teacher.
principal.
disregarding this, you guys have witnessed how much of a fucking garbage disposal my fucking stomach is.
Okay, yeah.
Like, there's nothing that would scare me away from. Oh, hey, this is edible. Yep, let's eat it.
You know what? At that point, I'd be like,
Okay.
"No, that's my good chapstick.
And it's also not food.
That's my good chapstick."
It goes on your lips. It's food.
I will eat anything in any amount.
It has broken the barrier of the lips. It is now food.
That's such a 3-year-old way of looking at the world.
It is.
It is simplistic and accurate.
I
and
can fit this in my mouth.
Yeah, this yellow crayon tastes like cheddar.
Is it a sandwich?
Oh yeah.
So it's food.
So here, it may not be food, but it is a sandwich.
Explain.
Observe.
Is it on lemon bread?
You have bottom bun, top bun, center.
Yeah, but you're not eating the bun.
Chapstick is a sandwich.
So are you saying that it is food?
Chapstick is a push
Chapstick is a sandwich.
pop. Chapstick is a push pop.
A push pop would also be a sandwich.
Nolan and I had it fucking 40
Chapstick is a push pop. Push pop is a sandwich.
Push pop's not. God, I fucking hate you.
Observe.
I've always hated my substitute band teacher.
Observe how there is a bottom part right here, such as a bottom bun or a bottom piece of bread on a
Yeah,
sandwich.
but unless you are committed to eating the plastic, unless you are committed to
this-
eating the plastic.
This is not food, therefore I'm not eating any part of it. The entire thing, however, is still a sandwich because if you would eat any part of it, you would eat the whole thing.
No, I would not, because that's not food.
Okay, but that's what a child would say about the crust of a sandwich, regardless of whether there was bread or a chapstick.
So the real question is, would you boof it?
How much you putting down?
It's free if you boof it.
I,
No, it's my chapstick.
I like how we're all making these criteria over someone else's chapstick right now.
I'm. Anyways, I gotta.
I want to go back to the chapstick.
No, we're moving on from the chapstick slapstick. Let's go to something else now.
And I know nobody else at this table will appreciate this. Do you snort? I, a 34-year-old man, have dedicated the last 2 weeks of my life to Pokemon. And I feel weird about it.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Go game on!
The amount of times that the fucking Pokemon theme song comes on ODD because of random.
Because of me. Because of me.
It's
Yep,
not because
I
of
hate
you.
it.
It's because of me.
There when you're not there,
Yep.
but it just shits on random.
You-
I'll hear like your theme song start, and I'm like,
So, like,
You know that I could play the Pokemon theme song at
So-
O'Davies right now from the app.
So the shitty thing about Pokemon is purely that Maddie puts it on at main pub when I work, and he puts on the fucking version that's like 7 fucking minutes
yeah,
long.
I love it because when you think it's done, it's only actually halfway
Dude,
done.
yeah,
through.
it's like once I
It's like,
realized we're already 5 minutes into this fucking dumb goddamn song, and once
I've
I
heard it
realized, I'm
enough
like,
times.
man.
I've heard it enough times. I think I probably have the second verse memorized at this point, which I didn't know existed until earlier
Yeah.
this year.
"Can you put on All I Want for Christmas Is You afterwards?"
Absolutely, I will not.
Did you just
I had
say
to
that
listen
you
to
haven't
that no
memorized
fewer
and
than
looked up the
30
lyrics?
times over the course of just November.
Yeah, no. Mariah Carey is an evil demon.
Evil Demons can win me over with money. Give me money. I will play All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Right now?
Yeah,
In
I'm playing
real
it right
time?
now. Oh, absolutely. Well, not
Just a
here,
fucking
but
Franco Davies.
I will play it at O'Davies, yeah.
That's worth $2.
I've
First
been
of all,
having fun. I've been having fun playing Pokemon.
I
Uh,
haven't.
I know,
Stop
because you don't like
doing
nerd
it.
shit. You.
No, I love Pokemon. I really do.
Here's the thing.
I appreciate Pokemon.
I'm an old man now. I'm allowed
I
to be.
am trying to make money at a bar, and Pokemon
No,
is not getting the people.
It's not
hyped,
even. It's
you
not
know?
even the song. It's the Nintendo game. The Nintendo game is what I'm playing.
I don't give a fuck about your Nintendo game.
Well, I'm
just
doing it
kidding.
for a good cause.
Wait, what?
Because my girlfriend with her 2 boys, I'm gonna get them the other version of the game for
I love it.
Christmas.
So you have to play through it first.
So, yeah, I can't let them beat my ass.
So you're basically giving him a hand-me-down game.
No,
No,
not my game.
It's two different versions. Have you never played the Pokemon game?
Come on,
before?
Eli.
They have red and blue. They have gold and silver. They have
Black and white. They got fucking
Scarlet
Y and
Violet this time?
X.
Is it Scarlet and Violet this time?
Where's that, Malort? I
Where?
deserve Malort.
I haven't played a lot of the new ones, so I don't remember
He
which
knows
one
it.
is which out
Hey,
of the
Bennett,
new ones.
can you? I got shot glasses for my birthday from my mom.
So my brother's trying to get me to play the new games. Shout out Jerome.
Jerome,
We know you're listening. And we know
Jerome,
you are.
we're liking the new haircut.
Oh yeah, looking classy as fuck, by the way. But he's obviously
I hate
into
how
the,
you have more
Pokemon
followers
sphere,
than
right?
Oh yeah,
He's been trying to get me into the other one. I forget which one. I think it's Scarlet. So he wants me to start playing through Violet.
everyone's got Scarlet. He's just trying to use you for your Violet Pokemon.
Well, he said that he's gonna buy it anyway, so he can like stream both. But,
Yeah.
So
It's more
technically not
content.
necessary. Well, it'll be
Yeah, it's just youtube.com/Poltrock. I
True.
think, right? Did he find?
I don't know. You think
did he
I
get
fucking follow this
Did he
guy?
get the Poltrock? I did.
we'll add the link. We will be adding the link below if you like Pokemon YouTube content. You want to watch someone play through, do some analysis, tell you what Pokemon are good and what
Dude,
Pokemon
I
are
am.
shit.
I feel like
My
an
brother
old-
does all that.
I feel
link
like an
below.
old man playing this game because I definitely need a guide open on my phone at all time. Like, what types are? Because like I'm a Gen 1er.
So
I'm a
okay.
Gen 1er. I'm like, water beats fire.
Hey.
Fire beats grass, and not
Hey.
like what the fuck is steel type.
Hey, buddy. Good news for you. That's the enjoyment of the game. Don't use a guide.
Blue
Just let
steel.
just
Just
let the
get crushed.
experience of the game. That's how you fucking learn. That's how you get to like. Why would you want to use a guide if you're back on stuff? Every time the new generations have come out, I have been unfamiliar with whatever the fucking
But here's the-
new like
so the
mega
games-
evolution.
The games are a buggy.
evolution.
The games
shit.
are a buggy mess, but I'm having hella fun.
That's what I've heard. That's why I've been hesitant. I was kind of hoping there were minor issues that could be patched.
No.
It sounds like it's
It's
entire,
broken, but it's
the
fun.
entire engine is broken.
It's
yeah.
goofy.
Well, yeah, does it run on like
On a Nintendo DS.
well, yeah, like 10 FPS, and
Speaking of Pokemon sounding names, Malort could easily have been a Pokemon
Jordan
name.
Malort.
I'm running a D&D campaign, and I need a big bad guy's name, and I guess I'm going to make the wizard Malort.
Yes. Oh my god, if you have a big bad enemy at the end of your Dungeons and Dragons campaign and name him Malort, that
Are
would be
you,
amazing.
are you doing a bottle shot?
would not recommend.
You'll,
whether-
you'll notice
whether-
a lack of a wheel today, so
Uh,
we're just kind of randomly doing the Malort.
No, I like this.
Well, we can bring the wheel.
Ah!
We can totally bring the wheel.
Oh man,
I wish I had more Buzzball.
Oh
oh,
my god.
it tastes like Magikarp piss.
Uh,
Oh, God, you're
it sounds like the wizard in a fucking shitty D&D campaign.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh my god.
So here's the thing. I really just came with that idea as a joke, but honestly, I'm going to get a bottle of Malort and say every time when he fucks things like that.
Do you want to bring up the wheel?
We
no,
talked through most of it.
Yeah, we talked through most of it.
Let's bring up the wheel and
Let's look at
just
the wheel and
see
look
what's left on it.
I can't see shit.
I can't wait till we get Malort.
You got to click it on the other screen.
Haha.
Brother, I failed.
No, you're good.
You good?
Well, we take.
Hold on.
It's gonna land on something we talked
Holy
about, I think, now because
shit! How did you do that?
we got through most of it.
Oh.
Bennett knows stuff.
Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving.
Yeah, we talked about that. Hit high choice.
Hey, did anybody do any Did you guys do any like friendsgivings outside of like the family?
No. Everyone kept bothering me for a Friendsgiving, but I didn't want to have 3 Thanksgivings in a row. I'm like, no, I'm done.
Because I think I sent you an invite to the
You
Friendsgiving
did, and
that
I
was
felt
hosted at
really
my
bad
house.
for not coming.
I don't think it was.
I just feel like
Oh.
the only 2 people I would have known were you 2. I mean, maybe Skylar, but
He was there.
Wait, that was a Friendsgiving?
Well, I mean,
I would thought I was just showing up.
Yeah.
so that was kind of the running joke was that it was a very last minute thing that my roommate suggested. Shout out Gabe. We know you're watching. Oh, you can flip back the screen, by the way. There you go.
we can just keep.
Bennett, get it together.
So it was a last minute thing that my roommate threw together. Like it was pretty much like the day before Thanksgiving. He was like, "I want to have a Friendsgiving." Made a group chat with a bunch of people, and it was kind of just sporadic of like planning it and stuff. It ended up being fine, but like leading.
Yeah,
up
the
to it, I
fact
was
that he's like, we're not having turkey, and then in like 3 hours, he's like, it turns out I found a turkey.
Got a turkey.
So it wasn't that he wasn't sure we were having a turkey. It was that he tasked someone else with providing or like going and purchasing and bringing the like main entree.
No, that ain't right.
And it was a trustworthy person, but he didn't like say, "Hey, get a turkey." He's like, "Get the entree. So when I was like, so we're doing a turkey? Yeah. He's like, I don't know.
I did what you asked, and I brought the Andre 3000.
No, she did bring a turkey. She did end up bringing a turkey.
I'm not
So-
okay. Like my take on Friendsgivings and why I love them. I would rather go to a Friendsgiving than a Thanksgiving because I love the chaos that comes with a Friendsgiving.
Absolutely.
I love the millennial thing. One of the things that millennials really knocked out of the park was Blackout Wednesday, which is really a us thing.
Mhm.
It really is.
For sure.
It's a millennial thing. And fucking
It's a-
Friendsgiving is
it's-
100% on us. That's a 100% millennial thing.
And the Blackout Wednesday, the source of that is just knowing that you're coming back from like college or out of town or whatever
Exactly.
to visit family. Like, man, I don't want to deal with this sober. Let me get blackout drunk.
And as the
Blackout Wednesday.
non-college student side of that, I was a blue collar guy that I used to work at Slim's on fucking.
Yep.
I would go to Blackout Wednesday, and what it was for me was I have a 4-day weekend that I didn't fucking have to take, and I am sold on this shit. And,
Exactly.
like, but what I love
It's
about,
a win-win-win.
Like when he did Friendsgiving, literally all he said was, "I'm making turkey. You fuckers are in charge of other shit." And that's the best way to do it. Is I have the entree. Every one of you is in charge of a side dish. And that's the way to do a Friendsgiving. The chaos of a Friendsgiving is the fact that if you want a Friendsgiving to go right, and I'm looking at the camera on this, if you want a Friendsgiving to go right, you're doing it wrong. You want that shit to be weird. You want some guy to show up with a 30 rack of fucking PBR.
And throw up.
I think
Honestly, kind of, yeah. We had fucking ridiculous amounts of edibles at the last one. That was
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
fantastic.
So to your point, the
Adam.
some of the highlights of entrees, apart from the ones that were actually terrific, the turkey ended up being fantastic. There was a bunch of like
Eh,
actual dishes that were really good.
Stop making turkey good.
eh.
It's
But-
Thanksgiving's not about the bird.
There was some
What's the
Charlie
best
Brown
way to-
Thanksgiving.
What's the best way to cook? What's the best way to cook a turkey? Buy ham.
Nice. But anyways, yeah, we had some meme dishes. There was some like Charlie Brown Thanksgiving stuff where someone bought like a bag of popcorn and pretzels and shit.
Dogecoin macaroni.
There was also 10 McDonald's hash browns covered in shredded cheese as a cheesy
Cool.
hash brown.
So, so I did go to this fuck's
Yeah.
Friendsgiving, and I was really hoping that it was gonna be 5 o'clock. I took off the day for it and everything, and they're like, "Oh, well, be ready by 1." I'm like, dude, this is a Sunday.
Hey.
We're a bunch of bartenders
To
that just
Bennett's
got
point-
done working.
There's a reason why I don't text you guys in between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m.
To Bennett's point, the
I'm probably
food
still
the
up at
food wasn't
9
even
a.m.
like ready until like 3 or 3:30. So like the one was generous just to say we know our friends. We know the chaos. We know the chaotic lifestyle that we live. If you tell them to be there by 1, they will show up at 3.
Here's the thing.
And everything
I
is ready
showed
by
up
3.
at fucking 1:45,
I was the
Not
only
even
reason.
one.
The
Not
only
even
reason
one.
I wanted to show up
and you
was
also never said one.
the reason I wanted to show up was for my own
You said
hubris.
ass Gabe.
Are we settling some beef? Are
See-
we squashing the beef?
Yep, me and Adam fight
It's
right
just
now.
like
So
it's-
Gabe responded in
just
this
like it's always sunny.
0 times.
We're
first of
squashing the
all.
beef.
I apologize for my outburst.
Oh, you're gonna get that paid back several times fold. Don't you worry, buddy.
Well, that just sounds like assault.
Well, if you don't like
Oh,
if you
there's
don't
a-
like turkey, you're sure are going to be eating crow soon.
Well, yeah, turkey fucking sucks. I'm not.
I believe you. Yeah, it's not.
I'm
stop
not a
making
fan,
turkey
sir.
try to taste good.
Turkey was great when you had to go out in the woods and shoot the biggest thing that was moving. Yeah,
True.
Turkey was great.
Yeah.
I
Well,
only
like,
shoot one bird
uh,
family. Sold.
Who carved the turkey? Did you try to carve the turkey and you did a jack shit job?
Yes, that was
So
me.
like they fucking dragged me from downstairs playing beer pong like a normal American on Friendsgiving.
Thanks, Friendsgiving.
Thanks Friendsgiving.
Don't you hate that? Like, you're a chef. Hey, you.
Yep.
What do you think about this? I don't give a shit.
it honestly. Sorry, time to wake up. And honestly, like you did do the first step extremely well. He sliced it down the breast and everything, but he didn't detach it from the actual fucking turkey
There's only so
At
much you
all.
can learn. There's only so much you can learn from watching a YouTube video once.
Oh,
He
but
did
also
it.
I watched the YouTube video 0 times. I was under the impression
He
that
was slicing
maybe
it
the person who provided
straight
the turkey, the person who prepared the. I was like, oh, someone is already tasked with this. That's a deal, right?
Yeah.
forward. There's a shout
And then
out
all of a
to
sudden,
Gabe.
all of a sudden, yeah, shout out, Gabe. Nice job not carving that turkey. But
Fuck you, Gabe.
no, it was just like the turkey came out. They're like, okay, it's time to carve the turkey. And he was just like, I don't want to do it. And they're like, hey, Adam, you're carving the. I'm like, all right, bet.
So he did such a shitty job that they had to drag my ass out of a basement, literally.
I did 80% of it phenomenally. The problem is I did not
No.
do 100% of it.
You know what?
You
No, it
did
is.
it.
It is up to the host to carve the turkey.
I was
100%.
If you're gonna have the party, if you're gonna be the one like, welcome to my Thanksgiving,
You know,
carve that damn bird.
he also lives there. He was also hosting this.
But he was not the host.
I became the host in that moment.
Yeah,
In that
but
moment,
it,
I
it
became
turns
the
out
host.
you didn't do a real good job of being hosting.
I did a really good job 80% of the way. The 80% that I did was phenomenal.
70% of the time, or 100% of the time.
Exactly.
I'm not part of this group chat.
Yeah, exactly. So go fuck yourself.
All right, I gotta.
So what's your argument?
My argument is that you're not cool enough to be in as many group chats as us. So
So I have a proposition for you
quadruple
two.
fold.
I know we're in between the Thanksgiving and Christmas, but there's one holiday that no one respects.
Festivus.
You
We just
did.
become best friends.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Is there someone's mic?
All right,
that
so
is-
my favorite holiday for
Tweaking
years, I
out.
used to do a big.
I think we're not using.
Is this
I think
better
it's,
now?
we're not using a mic stand, so anytime you move your hand on it, it does this.
Is this better?
Yeah.
All right, anyway.
It's you.
Oh, Maddie, cut this part out. Fuck it, leave it in. We'll do it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Anyway,
100% was me.
Festivus, I loved doing Festivus as my one party I had a year because everybody's stressed out from the fucking holidays. You got to go into Christmas Eve, Christmas, and that's either really fun or I didn't have a very functional family, so I always kind of dreaded it.
Mhm.
And Festivus was always like, you
So
know
fuck
what?
those guys. Fucking turn up.
Pretty
Be
much,
lit
Festivus. The
with
way
your
the way
homies.
I did Festivus was one, you gotta watch the episode of Seinfeld.
So that
It
was
don't
the-
need to be you don't need to sit and all watch it, but you need to have Seinfeld in the background. I like the fucking aluminum pole. I love the aluminum pole.
Yep.
Tinsel is distracting.
My unfortunate circumstance with Festivus is that the only time I did a Festivus celebration was prior to ever seeing the episode. So I had to respect all the references in retrospect, and it ended up being fine. But it was I was a blasphemous participant
So-
in Festivus.
The way I took the feats of strength, you know what I used to do? I would get 40s. And I would have everybody who's into the feats of strength, you have to hold that shit out at arm's length. And when you drop your arm down, you got to chug a 40.
I love it.
Let me tell you, the feats of strength will let you know how strong you are.
Edward 40 hands?
Edward, no, fuck
Similar.
it.
It's similar with a lot more.
It's
brevity.
similar, but it takes a lot less.
I gotta ask you guys a quick question.
No.
Yeah, we.
It's been about a week. It's been about a week since it's been
Adam and
1
I
week
both
since
agree, no.
Thanksgiving. How long do you guys keep fucking leftovers?
It'd be nice if I had any.
Okay, let me say this.
I'm sorry.
Poor boy. So
No, that hurts my heart.
we'll get him.
It
We'll get him.
should.
Some.
That's kind of the point.
My-
That's so. I'm sorry.
My fatal flaw is that I don't throw them out once they become bad. I wait a little bit too long, and then when I go to eat them and I discover that they're bad, I'm like,
It's living in the fridge.
yeah. I have to.
Don't know what it's growing.
I have to relive
Once
the
it becomes
trauma.
an ecosystem within itself.
I had to, and here's the thing, because the food was good. It's just the fact that it's so old, and I'm like, I was gonna eat this, but I literally had to grab a spoon into the trash.
Yep.
Anyway,
That I would say I agree. That's my fatal flaw. I think once you hit a week, you're pushing it.
I'm honestly sick of hearing Adam talk about this. So could we
Cry
just
about
spin
it.
the wheel?
I don't want to spin the wheel.
Cry about it.
I want to talk about this new holiday before y'all were like Festivus this and that.
I'm
I'm talking about the Game Awards, baby.
the Game
No.
Awards. Yeah.
The Jeff Keighley Doritos Mountain Dew Game Awards.
Since we were just on the Pokemon topic, we might
Well,
as
here's
well.
the thing. It's almost like the Spotify Wrapped. The Game Awards are the Super Bowl for people who have crumbs in their bed.
I love that comparison.
So, personally,
Elden Ring, God of War, they're gonna be the tight.
the only two
Yeah, pretty
games
much.
that actually matter in the,
The
whole
fact that
entire
they
year.
had that Stray Cat game on for Game of the Year, like why?
But
Stray was so
actually,
good.
Stray was so. Did you play Stray?
I played it for like one night. I jammed on the meow button.
Oh, yeah.
That's about.
This is one thing Adam and I will actually agree on is that you're wrong.
Stray Game of the Year,
I-
2022.
I haven't played enough of like the other candidates in Game of the Year to like warrant that.
Here's the thing.
It deserves its nomination at the very least. I will say that.
Slow news day.
I mean, granted, the rest of them didn't set that high of a bar. That is 3 games.
Elden Ring.
Okay.
Elden
was the
Ring,
hotness.
God of War, and Stray.
God of War
What
came out a
else
month
came
ago,
out?
and I don't think should be allowed.
That's fucked. No,
Well,
should be.
Sucks because they are.
Yeah, well, sucks
It-
because
Just Stray.
I can't afford a PS5 and play their game.
So the dimensions and the proportions for Stray, it doesn't make you feel like a human. It's like a cat-sized human. It makes you feel like a cat
Yeah.
roaming, which is like
I
They
officially
did not-
hate
they did-
Stray a
They
little
did
bit more.
not have a create a cat character customization.
I didn't want. Orange Cat.
I did not want to be an orange tabby.
Hey.
I wanted to be a Russian blue.
that's coming for Stray
with
2.
yellow eyes.
It's coming for Stray 2.
I wanted to have a deep meow.
Stray if Stray doesn't win Game of the Year, Stray 2 will win Game of the Year.
But
when that
anyways,
comes
I'm
out.
I'm treating this shit like the Super Bowl. I'm having champagne. I'm having charcuterie boards. I'm putting it up on the projector.
I'll be the bookie taking bets.
We could probably dress nice for it.
Who's putting money down for
You're
fucking
having
Stray?
prosecco.
I'm all in on the Elden Ring. With the prosecco.
I mean,
You're having prosecco
Spagliato with Negroni.
I'll take the under on that one.
and a cheese tray. Prosecco, cheese tray, and possibly one bow tie. More than likely worn by you.
You know what? Joke's on you because I'm making Brie en croûte, buddy. I got a tiny wheel of Brie. I'm gonna cut it long ways.
That's more impressive than the whole
Saute.
Gamers Award.
I mean, yeah, no one's taking it seriously. I don't give a shit.
You're the one that's taking it seriously.
Yeah, but I wanted to be like the Oscars.
Exactly, because also nobody gives a shit about the Oscars, but the
No,
event,
no, no,
the
no,
event,
no.
the event
Who's
of the
getting
Oscars
slapped?
happening.
Oscar's kind of a dick.
I'll slap
I
the
heard-
fuck out of somebody at the Video Game Awards. I'll Will Smith somebody.
I heard that Will Smith is willing to slap Kanye if it uncancels.
Yo, God
him.
of War, you're great, but Elden Ring had the best music video of all time.
Keep my game's name out your goddamn mouth.
What happened
I
to the
love
last
it.
person that slapped Kratos?
Probably stabbed in the chest.
Correct.
Do we have any other?
and the other wheels
Oh yeah. Okay. No, I want to talk about this. Bennett, can you please go back to podcast?
getting drunk at the holiday party.
Oh yeah.
Someone needs to talk about it. If it's not going to be me,
I feel like
it's not going to be Steve Buscemi. It's not
I'm
going to
not-
be Ray
I'm not-
Liotta.
I'm
It's
not
got to be
co-
you two.
I'm not calling it a midlife crisis.
You were a problem to me
I'm not calling it a midlife crisis.
because you took your sweater back.
That's a nice sweater, isn't it? There is one picture that perfectly sums up the night, and I showed you guys where I was just, if we're able to like video process, we'll put the picture up here.
I'll get Dweebly on it.
But oh my god, I was so fucking drunk. So here's
This
the
was
thing.
this past Friday, correct?
I went out for my company's work party.
I believe that I saw you that night.
Where?
Slimothy and Shubmeisters.
No way.
Friday
Oh
night.
yeah. Because we got there.
You got that drunk
Yeah.
that you went to the nightclub.
And you were my last stop, bud. You were wearing
I-
like a bow tie and a t-shirt.
Bow tie and a t-shirt. That's a classy look, by the way. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
And I tried going.
Sorry, I'm on a key.
Yeah, it was trouble. And like you, thank God, were my babysitter.
Golden.
But you
God.
took the best picture of me ever, where I have red face, no shirt on, because my rule is pants becomes shirt.
Pants become shirt.
I wear a lot of bibs, a lot of Carhartt overalls, and if you're not wearing a shirt, then the pants become the shirt.
It's a unitard essentially for blue collar people.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's like a singlet for wrestling.
Just post it in the links. Post it in the comments on the video.
And
If you want to see the photo, scroll down.
It's a cute as fuck picture.
It'll be there.
It's a cute as fuck picture. However, I went to my work party, didn't know anyone because anything that happens outside of my like little gray cave in the basement of the hospital, I don't know anything. I worked there for a year and a half. I'm like, what's that person's name?
You take so many photos.
I do. I also download a bunch of photos,
Memes.
bunch of Wario.
There's so much porn. It's insane.
Have you guys seen? Can I get your guys' thoughts from the Mario movie,
No.
please?
Yes.
I hate how it looks much like it's going to be much better than I wanted it to be. I wanted it to tank so fucking bad.
It's
But
like,
after,
shit, that's gonna be good.
after seeing the newest trailer, I think it's actually set up to be a pretty solid movie, and I hate that.
The only
I
thing
hate that it's going to be good.
The only thing that people complain about is Chris Pratt.
Not just Chris Pratt, but like
You know what?
Also not Chris Pratt. Like I'm also going to complain about that, but like
I hate that Jack Black is. Oh, here's the picture. Look how cute I fucking look, dude. Yeah. If only I was still on Tinder. Santa Claus is coming.
Santa Claus is coming twice that night.
What do you want for Christmas, kids?
The thing I don't like about
Shot him, Lord.
the only thing I don't like about Jack Black being Bowser is that he won't be able to be Wario. Should they do a sequel, which they're probably gonna fucking do, because this thing's gonna do fucking gangbusters.
He's gonna follow up on his Bowser role
Also,
if they do a second one. Though
I need to show you guys my birthday presents.
But hey, going back to that picture, I am the one behind the camera.
Oh yeah,
shout out
yeah.
Eli.
And so currently, I would say less than 3 to 5 minutes beforehand, he said that he was getting hot. I said, I will take that sweater off you right now. So I go around the bar. I fucking literally, he loosens his fucking.
yeah, my bib strap.
Yep, his bib strap. So I rip off this fucking sweater, put it on myself,
I was like
Over
your own
my
personal Barbie
jacket.
doll.
and it looked like a dress on me. So
You
then
look
I
fucking
took it
cute.
off. I put it away because I said, I'll keep this. Let me know when you want it. And I just wanted one break. Just one fucking break.
How many
to
breaks did
step
you end
out-
up getting?
I
Was it
was
zero?
outside just to cool down for about 30 seconds, and random person, comes up to me and is like, "Hey, this guy's looking like wondering if you have his sweater." And I'm like, what?
Where'd my clothes go?
And Maddie legitly like eliminated the process of me ripping the sweater off him, telling him that I was gonna put it away, putting it away, and then waits for the worst time in the fucking world that I just want to relax to just ask some random person.
Hey, you see my sweater?
Yeah. And I'm like, what the hell's like? And they didn't even say Maddie. They said it was like
Some guy.
Yeah, there's some guy looking for a sweater. I was
Captain Ahab with a Santa hat is over here. Fucking.
like, yeah, because I just said I was like, well, they should probably find it. I don't currently see a sweater around me, and they're like, well,
At least you didn't get kicked out for it. Some
but
dude was
he-
asking for a sweater on Saturday. looking
Pants
for
and
it.
shirt now.
but he said to ask you, and I was like, fuck.
You see the skinny guy with the long hair? Can you ask him where my sweater is?
But what they said was like, the guy that looks like a farmer, that's totally not a farmer.
Oh,
Which
drink.
is funny because if I wear the same outfit in Madison, like, well, we're not actually outside of farm country. That's how it's done.
Sploosh.
All right, you guys got any shout outs or take backs or anything?
Well, we gotta shout out Polchak YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
For Pokemon content. I know we kind of cut that conversation off a little bit quick, but
I'm having fun with my Pokemon, and you know what? I feel like I have a lot to learn if I just watch his shit.
honestly,
Can I
true.
do that as a take back? I'm gonna take back.
You're gonna take back me on my Pokemon shit?
No, the pull track at YouTube.
Oh, you're
No,
gonna take back my shout out immediately after I shout it out.
Dude, he's doing well, man. I remember when because we started the channels at the same time,
Ish,
and now he's getting hella views. I mean, Pokemon's an established brand, and
it's also just got a new game coming out, so people are constantly scraping the fucking looking for it. They need content, man.
I'm looking
next time we do a let's play. Let's do a fucking Pokemon battle. I'll play through some Violet enough that I have a good enough team that you and I can battle it out for our next bonus content.
And then everyone else can be like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
It's bonus content if we do it.
Here's the thing, because as a card game player, there's always a meta, and the meta is in Pokemon 2, and there's going to be a bunch of people like, "But why?"
I don't know what the meta is. Me
neither. I don't give a shit.
I always make sure I have 3 defensive Pokemon and 3 attacking Pokemon, and that is my strategy.
Hey, Adam.
Hell again, guys.
It's a good
Hell again, guys.
top tier. However the meta shakes out, that's what I'm gonna do.
Eli, you got any thing
Don't
you're?
give a fuck about your Pokemon.
It's not my Pokemon, so
It's
fuck
our
yourself.
Pokemon, comrade.
Your
Exactly.
brother already has a channel that is way better than ours.
Yeah,
it's way better suited to talk about Pokemon. True.
It's youtube.com/Poltrap.
Link in the description.
Look down below. I want to give a shout out to.
I want to give a shout out to Maddie.
Thanks.
Thank you for hosting us. Made absolutely bomb ass soup that I got instantly wet.
I've been making stews like a motherfucker.
I want to give a shout out to
terrific.
Bennett. Bennett, thanks for pressing stuff on the computer thing.
It was fun to be a part of the process, and
I want to.
It was fun to be a part of the process, and I genuinely enjoy being a part of Barside Comics LLC. All thoughts and opinions are shared of those, and I am a guest and not affiliated in any way, shape, or form. Well, fuck Kanye West. I'll say it. Fuck it. I'm an independent contractor.
Hey, Eli, was there anyone you wanted to?
Kanye West doesn't care about black people.
You wanted to specifically not shout out somebody?
I wanted to specifically not shout out Adam Poltrock.
Epic Slam.
That's
Adam
me.
Poltrock.
So you totally should not follow
Poltrock _ POLTROCK _
And yeah, that's already too much. That's why you totally should not follow.
And
it.
if you are a regular human being, don't follow this. But if you are an Instagram bot, follow Kitchen Daddy Maddie on Instagram, and the same on Snapchat.
I'm usually the first person to chime in when he posts anything because I like being toxic like that.
I love it.
And I will argue with people in his comments, but nobody argues. So I have been ready to completely eviscerate somebody and make them cry in comments.
In the comments on this
Let's
video,
go right now.
start an argument that Bennett can't refuse.
Yeah, for everyone that's been here yet, start an argument, leave it in the comments, and Bennett will argue with you. And we'll
Holy shit! I need to go to work. I'm Eli.
Bye, guys.
He's Eli.
Mwah.
Hey, everyone tell the audience that he's Eli.
All
This
right.
is Eli.
Eli's awesome. He's got to go to work. And also,
Bye, Eli.
I'll fucking argue about dumb shit stuff. Who wants to argue about postage stamps and why they're pointless?
Shut up.
They are a dredge upon society.
Defend
Stop
postage stamps in the
talking.
comment section,
Hey,
regardless of
they
your
are a
opinion.
solid working class job that keeps us from the proletariat.
Good night, buddies.
This
you
world deserves to
Press
burn.
the stop recording button, please.